Hi there, it's Christian here again in the Jalinga Studio in central London, and I'm going to take you through a range of the features of the Jalinga Studio today. First, I wanted to let you all know that we have recently been awarded the Best of Show for the Tech and Learning product in Infocom, which is one of the largest AV shows in the world, and we're really, really proud of that. I'm sure that it's down in part to the fact that the tech that was showcased some while ago in Minority Report, we can actually make real. So what is Jalinga? Jalinga is a combination of hardware and software. We have our sensor board here with the presenter behind. We have our head-up display with 4K camera. Now that head-up display is very specific to our solution. It's got a two-way mirror, which allows the camera to take an image through the mirror, through the glass, to the presenter. The board is obviously interactive, as you can see, because I can write on it. I'm not leaving a mark on it. This is all digital. Over the side here, I have my content, which allows me to maintain my eye contact with the audience, and then move to my contact here, and I can very, very carefully make a mark on here so you can see that the PC is over here. Because it's opaque, I can see my hand through there as well. So you can really start to be interactive with your content. And not only do we do static imagery like that, I can actually demonstrate it with a video. So here we go, there's our center board, there's our PC. We have a touch panel control system here, which allows me to control the solution. In this particular instance, I have a projector which gives me my imagery on the side there for me to interact with, but I also have separate screens on the other side here, so we can see those whichever handed wherever we're standing on the system. Then we have our presenter head-up display, which allows me to have text or a speech or whatever I want on there, but I can also see my far end for video. And then we have our studio lighting and our backdrops. So we have white, black, and chroma key, and I'll show you a bit more of that in a minute. So there we go. So one of the amazing things about this is that it is platform agnostic. So whichever platform you choose, you can join your video conference from it. Settings, Jalinga, or settings, camera, Jalinga, and away you go. And you are placing yourself inside your presentation and interacting with it. And obviously, as you've seen, I can move that content around, do what I want, and swipe backwards and forwards through my slides. So essentially, you're inside your PowerPoint presentation. Chroma key.
Hello everyone, hot news
Our
of the day. Jalinga is releasing Chroma Key.
There that we can now put content behind
did
us,
it.
as
We
well as
finally
in front,
released
and
the
that
mind-blowing
allows us
feature to
have
greatly
some
enhance your
really,
creativity
really
while making any form of informative or educational video content
in the world as
the Chroma Key, Jalinga,
as well as being able to present your content. So how do you put the content into the system? So here we have our PC solution, and this is actually on my control panel here. So you're actually seeing that, so that's why you can see me a few times here. But you'll see that we have our controls here that allow us to input any commands to the system. We have our settings, we have our editor on here. We also have our lights, so we can turn those on and off, and we have our teleprompter, so we can type speech. I'm actually unmanned in here, it's just me, but you could have somebody here writing notes to you that would appear here and then on the screen in front of you. Underneath here, you'll see that these are the slides that we're working through at the moment, so I can build those up just like I would any other presentation deck. And let me start this video down here. We not only have a PC version, we have a web browser version. So if you are on a PC or a Mac, you can now create and curate your content online in a safe environment, safe space for you to do that, secure location, and you can then bring that with you or access that when you come to the studio and get your presentation on the main system ready to use. So bunch of features there. You can also bring other people into your presentation. So here's one from last week where I can bring in colleagues or friends or guests who can come and speak with you. So you can interview them, and that can be in a video call. They're not in the Teams call. They're in a separate video within that, so they're not having to talk to the far end, but that allows you to bring somebody in, talk about something specific, say thank you very much, and then let them get on, and you carry on with your presentation. And that can be useful for all sorts of things: town halls, products, webinars, presentations, bring the CTO or CEO into a presentation, whatever you can think of, but you can bring that in.
3, 2, 1. So we're now in the recording. So I could be saying, hey guys,
really quite well. So we've got other features as well. You've seen that we've got video, but we can annotate over the top of that video, and we can see where the pass is going to go and think about where they might pass to or whether they pass through there. And so you can start to do things like train presenters, or actually go through videos and look at products or videos and what might happen or what has happened, and review all sorts of different content. And once you've done that, you can make that disappear, and you can play that video. So you can also pause that, play it forward, and pause that, and then, of course, move on to the next slides. So you can move through those slides. You can look at any websites that you might want to look at here. One that I was looking at earlier. You can interact fully with the website. This is another website for you here, just to give you an idea. This is actually one where we've got some 3D graphics that we can move around, and anywhere on that website you can get that content from. So if you've got a product that you want to show somebody, or you've got an HTML site with a product in it that's already 3D, you can interact with that, and you can use that as part of your presentation. Again, you can see it's opaque. You'll see some of them aren't opaque, and that's just because I haven't set them so that you can see the difference between it being opaque and not opaque. Other things you can do: often when you're in a presentation, you'll just have your slide content, and that's everything that you can get. But in this, I can bring in more content. Not only that, but I can actually zoom then right into that content and look through that and zoom back out and across to another location. So that's very high resolution content. Other things that you can do is you can bring in large amounts of text. So you can have a look, keep going through that text. You can pick up elements of that and highlight that. I can turn that into an object and make that disappear. I can also then bring in and scale that, so we could look at that in more detail. I'll put that back over there and move on. So there you go. There's a few features, and really, that's not everything. There's a whole series of other things that we can do with the amazing Jalinga tool. But for the moment, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and do go along and visit our website. Do reach out if you'd like to see more of this. If you'd like to have a demonstration with yourself or any of your colleagues, you don't need to come to the site. I can join you from the studio in a video call, and we can discuss, and I can talk you through all of the different features. So thank you for watching. Really hope you've liked the product, and really look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care. Bye.